As you all, I am sure, are very much aware, preachers have been saying for the last 2,000 years, I don't see how this can go any longer. Christ has got to come back soon. I'm not one of those, and I don't intend to be one of those. But there are some events that are listed in Scripture, and I am seeing a couple of them happen. And that's starting to get my attention. So Revelation 13:11. Then I saw another beast rising out of the earth. It had two horns like a lamb, and it spoke like a dragon. It exercised all the authority of the first beast in its presence, and makes the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose mortal wound was healed. It performs great signs, even making fire come down from heaven to earth in front of people. And by the signs that it is allowed to work in the presence of the beast, it deceives those who dwell on the earth, telling them to make an image for the beast, for it was wounded by the sword and yet lived. And it was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast might even speak and might cause those who would not worship the image of the beast to be slain. Also it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he has the mark. That is, the name of the beast or the number of its name. This calls for wisdom, that the one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666. This pope is now playing politics. Popes have always played politics. But this particular pope has embraced the Palestinians. He also has embraced the idea of man-made climate change. Climate change is nothing but a scam to give power to government. That's all it is. They tried global warming and it got cold, so they changed it to climate change, but you have got massive industries and academia who are heavily invested in climate change. In other words, you've got university here with dozens and dozens of professors who are operating on government grants to study the climate. And studying the climate, if you don't come up with a report that essentially increases the power of government, you don't get any more funding. So there's a massive, massive industry riding this scam. That's why they had to change from global warming to climate change. This pope has embraced that. So what this pope is doing is embracing a position that increases the power of government. So what I'm suggesting to you is this particular pope is exhibiting characteristics that I find very troubling in light of this passage of Scripture.